I did a video called "Why is Bill Gates Building So Many Bomb Shelters" 2 years ago, 6 months before the. In that video, now Bill Gates has several properties, and on every one of his properties, he put in a $5 million bunker, and he has tunnels leading from the house and all kinds of secret passages and stuff. So anyway, so in the interview, he basically says, "I'm worried about hitting the earth greater than Ebola, and I put the odds at it around 50% in my lifetime." Now, if you go to the Denver airport, they have a plaque there, and it says New World Airport. I know the guy who built the bunker. I've done videos with him. I've talked to him. It was christened in 1994, but that bunker was designed.
You're talking about the bunker under the
bunker under the Denver airport, which supposedly doesn't exist, but it exists.
So you're telling us right now that the bunker under Denver airport exists?
It exists.
Okay.
Okay. Now they won't admit to it, but it exists because I'm in the bunker business. I do stuff, and I know people that have worked on the bunker. Yet I've never been into it, but I've heard about it. And I will spill a little bit of the beans, and I hope the feds don't come knocking on my door. But supposedly, allegedly, it has enough food supplies to house 500,000 people for, I believe, 3 years is what it is. It's been a while since I talked about it.
Well, it would make sense because it's the geographic center of the USA, right? Like mostly, and it's at one of the highest elevations.
Well, they chose it for a reason. And when they were building the Denver airport, airports don't go over budget by $14 billion. Okay? Now, supposedly, 7 countries contributed to the building of the bunker. So when the world has to start over, that will be the center point. That's kind of like the Noah's Ark. You know, it's funny. I keep watching these movies on TV, and I watched one the other day. And it was about this meteor that was coming. It had Morgan Freeman as the president. And this meteor was going to come in and hit the Earth. And basically, it was called ELE, Earth Ending Event or something like that. You know,
extinction level event.
Extinction level event, yeah. There are people that are preparing for this ELEs, okay? And they have spent billions of dollars doing it. Now, the same thing with what you're doing here. People are preparing and buying your supplies for a disaster that they hope never comes. I sell bunkers every single day to people that they have the attitude it's better to have it, not need it, than to need it, not have it. And the way they feel right now in the United States, they feel the dollar's going to crash so bad that they would rather take some of their money out of the bank and put it in a bunker and never use it than to see their money evaporate and be lost in another crash because the dollar's going down. I mean, my exchange for the Canadian dollar a month ago is like $1.30. Now it's $1.20. Your dollar is on fire right now. I mean, it's
relative to yours, yes. So
yeah.
I have a question for you, Ron.
Yeah.
You obviously can't give us any names, but are the elites building bunkers right now? Are
the elites are almost exclusively the ones building the bunkers because they can afford it. The average guy can't afford the bunkers that I'm pretty much making right now. Unfortunately, the price of steel has quadrupled in the last 6 to 8 months. Freight has doubled. Matter of fact, I saw in the news today a shipping container that was $2,000 is now $20,000 coming from China. So everything is skyrocketing in price right now. But when I started Atlas Survival Shelters and I printed my catalog, I listed bunkers starting at $18,999. My goal was to make bunkers that the everyday man could afford, so everybody could have a bunker, not just the elites. Well, now with the price of steel quadrupling and almost fivefold, the cost of freight doubling, the regular guys can't afford them. The bunkers that I was selling for, say, $40,000 are now selling for like $80,000. They've almost doubled in price because the cost of the steel, the cost of the freight for the air systems, getting people to work. It's a perfect storm for disaster in the United States. But I have never seen demand so high as what I'm seeing right now for bunkers in the United States. Matter of fact, it's not just the United States. I have projects in the Middle East. I have projects in Europe. We have the new Polish factory. I don't own it. It's one of those license deals. He's basically building my bunkers under a license deal. But the demand for bunkers has gone up worldwide, and it's really the elites that are buying them. So
All right, Shalom. This is Har One by Yasha Allah of the Lions Den Camp. want to say Kal Halayim, La Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Harakak Kodash, Ma'amaf. Double honor to the elder apostles of GMS and the elders. Shalom to you, Akim, and Akwatim and children that believe in sincerity and truth around the four corners of the earth. I want to start off with Isaiah chapter 2, verse 10. It says this: Enter into the rock and hide thee in the dust, for fear of Yahweh and for the glory of his majesty. Yahweh Shem Yahushai. The lofty looks of man shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and Yahweh alone shall be exalted in that day. Alright, now the reason I want to start out with this precept, or script, this chapter, Isaiah 2, is because this is a judgment that's going to come upon the whole world. And that's why you have bunkers being built around the whole earth. Alright, but mainly those elite bankers of the, not only of Esau, but of Ishmael, all these other nations. Those rich ones, they're going straight into slavery, man. Alright, especially Esau. So that's why they're the main ones buying up bunkers. Alright. Now here in America, nobody's gonna make it out of here except for the elect. But immediately after that destruction of this place, Babylon, the Lord's going to enslave these Edomites, and they're going right according to prophecy, building up bunkers. See Bill Gates, he got bunkers under every house he got. $500 million bunkers. They got bunkers under Denver airport. They're saying that's like the Noah's Ark of their New World Order. Because it's like a center for America. Well, this whole place is going to be destroyed. The scripture says fire is going to burn out to the lowest hell. Right here on the earth. Alright, now America's going to be turned into lava and pitch. It's going to melt out those bunkers. And any place people think they can hide in the mountains or under the ground. Here in this place, but over there in Europe, you heard him. He said, yeah, his main customers are in Europe. All right, and he said, what they say, Poland, I think he said. Well, he named a couple places, man, and that's where them elite Edomites hang around at. But check this out. It says, so they're being brought low. Their looks are being brought low. They're scared. This is where was that? Verse 12. So the Lord gonna have them hide in the dust, hide in the ground. Right? So you got your average American buying bunkers as well, or Canadian, or whatever country they're in. But they're buying them on a lower scale. Alright, so none of that's going to be able to deliver them in that day. What I said, in Psalms 91, it said, we hide under the shadow of the Almighty. Alright, his name is our strong tower, and the righteous runneth into it and are safe. So, alright, because we made the Lord our refuge and the Most High our habitation, the Lord said he's going to protect us. The hopeful elect. Now it says, for the day of, verse 12, for the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty. So all the rich, super rich, man, and the ones that are lifted up in their mind. Alright, being proud. And upon everyone that is lifted up, he shall be brought low. And upon all the cedars of Lebanon that are high and lifted up. Alright, and And in this case, it would be all their fruitful places, man, the ones that are just rich, all right? And upon all the oaks of Bashan, basically over the whole world, all right? In this case, it'd be the mirth of the land, and also all their riches, all right? The ones that got rich off their pride, or their pride. They have pride because of their riches. And upon all the nations that exalt themselves, and upon all the high mountains, and upon all the hills that are lifted up, see, the proud nations, upon every high tower, all right, and upon every fenced wall, and upon all the ships of Tarshish, and upon all pleasant pictures. Damn. You know, so Tarshish today will represent America, the merchant place. So the Lord is about to judge this place Babylon and all that are proud and wickedness upon this earth. And the loftiness of man and their idols and their paintings, right? And their military forts and their navy at the sea. The Lord is going to judge all of that. The loftiness of man shall be bowed down. Now it's going into Esau. And the haughtiness of men shall be made low. All right. And scriptures speak about Esau, Habakkuk 2. The spirit lifted up in him is not of right. All right. And alone shall be exalted, and Yahweh alone shall be exalted in that day, and the idols he shall utterly abolish. See, he's gonna destroy their idols as well, their idolatry, man. And they shall go into the holes of the rocks, and it's talking about damn near everybody. That's, you know, your average Joe Schmo, and then you have these rich elites. They all think that's gonna save them, hiding in the holes of the rocks, the earth that the Lord created. And they shall go into the holes of the rocks and into the caves of the earth. See that? They're building bunkers for fear of Yahweh. See, that's the extinction level event, Eli, that they waiting on. Talking about that damn asteroid. Nah, they know Yahweh about to send Yahushua. And for the glory of his majesty, when he ariseth to shake terribly the earth, man. In that day a man shall cast his idols of silver and his idols of gold, which they made each one for himself to worship, to the moles and to the bats. That's what they're going to be hiding at. They're going to be hiding amongst the damn moles, and they hiding amongst the bats. And they're going to throw them away. Because it's going to be clear, according to Revelations, I think it's 1:7. All right. They say every eye shall see him, even those that pierced him, with weeping and wailing. Everybody gonna know who it is. So they're gonna cast away their idols. They're gonna know it's fake. 21. It says what? And they're gonna to go into the clefts of the rocks. See, they can't hide in them churches. They ain't gonna be able to hide in the mosque. They ain't gonna be able to hide in the Roman Catholic Church or the Masonic temples. They're gonna have to hide in the fucking bunkers and into fucking caves and ditches and shit. All right, and in the mountains, to go into the clefts of the rocks, into the tops of the ragged rocks, for fear of Yahweh, for the glory of his majesty, when he arises to shake terribly the earth. Man, everybody gonna run like roaches. Cease ye from man, whose breath is in his nostrils, for wherein is he to be accounted of? Amos 9:1. And I saw the Lord standing upon the altar, and he said, smite the lintel of the door, that the posts may shake, and cut them in the head, all of them. See, this curse is going to fall on Esau now. And I will slay the last of them with the sword. See, so everybody's gonna be judged, but the last of them gonna be left. It's gonna be those elites, man. And I will slay the last of them with the sword. See, most of the people, everybody in America gonna get destroyed with the fire, and around the world they all gonna go through some form of destruction dealing with World War III. But the elites that are hiding themselves, the Lord gonna preserve them. That's why they buying these bunkers. And the Lord said, "What? I will slay the last of them with the sword." All right. He that fleeth of them shall not flee away, and he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. All right. So they're not gonna get away. Though they dig into hell, thence shall my hand take them. All right, so the Lord gonna send his angels in there. He got a sword that's gonna strike the earth through. He got missiles that can dig into them bunkers. And though they hide themselves in the top of Mount Carmel, I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them. You got Leviathan out there. So the Lord is going to send all of this at them Edomites. This is after the destruction of America, of this place Babylon. And the Lord is going to send out his hunting force to go in there and get them elites. All right, Jeremiah 16:16. Behold, I will send for many fishers. See, the Lord sending for fishers now. All right, that's fishing the people trying to get the elect to turn back before the destruction. Saith Yahweh, and they shall fish them. See, it's going to happen. You know, the elect are going to do the work and fish the people, bring them into the truth. And after will I send, see, after that, the Lord's going to send for many hunters. He's going to send for them through what? Sending out the angels to go gather them to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And they shall hunt them from every mountain and every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. You see that? So they're going to be hunted out of the holes of the rocks that they digging into, those bunkers. So the Lord going to send for his elect and the angels to go hunt them and dig them out from the holes of the rocks. For mine eyes are upon all their ways, they are not hid from my face, neither is their iniquity hid from mine eyes. And that's what Esau is, the mystery of iniquity. All right, so the Lord gonna have the elect hunt them from out of the holes of the rocks. All right, because you have these elites over here in America that's building these bunkers and these entertainers or whoever, man. They're gonna get destroyed. This is Job 20:24. He shall flee from the iron weapon. So they're gonna try to run. And the bow of steel shall strike him through. All right, it's gonna go through this damn place. It is drawn and cometh out of the body, yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall, terrors are upon him. All right, Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all that do proud, yea, all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. So they're going to be burned up. That's what they're running from. That's that extinction level event. But the Lord said he's going to save the wicked, these elites. They're going to hide in the bunkers so they can go in straight into slavery. All right, I'm going to read Isaiah 24 and end it there, because this chapter breaks it down in a nutshell, how the destruction is going to happen to this place before these elites go into slavery. People like the Rothschilds, Gates family, all these damn Edomites, that's to sum it up, because they all got fake names, you know. They all going into slavery though. Isaiah 24:16. So they're hiding to preserve themselves. They're gonna be down there laughing, watching it as they did with World War II and World War I. Isaiah 24:16. From the uttermost part of the earth have we heard songs, even glory to the righteous. All right, so the elect are singing, meaning teaching, from all around the world. But I said, my leanness, woe unto me. The treacherous dealers have dealt treacherously. Yea, the treacherous dealers have dealt very treacherously, man. All right, that's what Esau is. They're treacherous. And the treacherous dealers and the leaders of our people have caused our people to err. And the rich have destroyed our people as well, man. All right, the Lord said, but thou art rich. All right. 17, fear and the pit. That's why they're scared. And they know that judgment is coming. All right, that's why they're hiding. Talking some Ellie. No, they hide from Yahweh. That's what they should name it. Yahweh Shai. These elites know about Yahweh sending Yahweh Shai to destroy them one day. And their fear and the pit and the snare are upon thee, O inhabitant of the earth. All right. Esau knows he's going into slavery, and they know they're going to be destroyed. And it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit. So the ones that get away, they're going straight into the damn, another trap. And he that cometh up out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in the snare. For the windows from on high are open, and the foundations of the earth do shake. So, you know, the ones that make it out of this, they're going to be put in the chains, man. The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean resolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard when the missiles hit, man. Gonna shake the whole earth. You don't want to be in no bunker. And shall be removed like a cottage. And the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it. And it shall fall and not rise again. It's talking about this place Babylon. It's never going to rise again. And Esau's kingdom upon this earth, according to Amos chapter 9, this place is never going to rise again. Their kingdom is never going to rise again. All right, they're going to be brought low. They think they're going to go into the bunkers and come back out and rise again. Nope, it ain't going to happen. Like a phoenix out of the ashes, as they say. It shall come to pass in that day that Yahweh shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth. So he's going to punish the kings of the earth upon the earth. It's going to be right here on the earth, man, where their judgment is going to start in their slavery. All right, and they shall be gathered together. So they're going to be gathered. All right, as I read in the scriptures prior, where the Lord said he's going to send for many hunters, and they're going to go out and hunt them out of the holes of the rocks. That's their bunkers. And they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit. All right. And shall be shut up in the prison, and after many days shall they be visited. Why? After many days, they're going to be taken, and we're going to have a true extinction level event of Edomites upon this earth. They're going to be eradicated off the earth at the same moment. True genocide from the Most High on Esau. All right. So that's what they're doing. They want to gather into a bunker. Well, the Lord got a bunker for them. It's going to be a pit for slaves. All right. So when we see them hiding and all that, we shouldn't fear, man, because the Lord told us to go out and meet him. Stand out in the open. Wisdom crieth in the streets. You know? All right. Psalms 56 and 1. Be merciful unto me, O Yahweh, for man would swallow me up. He fighting daily oppresseth me, man. So Esau is our contender. That's why they're the adversary, Satan. The word adversary just means contender. They're adversaries to the truth. Jacob and Esau. So they're fighting against us, but it's a spiritual battle. Not only physical, but it's also a spiritual battle. Everything starts in the spirit first. Verse 2. mine enemies would daily swallow me up, for they be many that fight against me, O thou most high. See, it's not just Esau, it's these other nations as well. Spirits on the left-hand side. All right. So we need the Most High to fight for us, and for them to send Yahweh Shai. What time I am afraid, I will trust in thee. See, in them days when we're going to be afraid, we trust in the Lord. Right? But these heathens and these Edomites and these 2/3 of Jakes, they trust in carnal things and man and their vain beliefs. All right? In Yahweh, I will praise his word. In Yahweh, I have put my trust. I will not fear what flesh can do unto me. We don't fear their New World Order. We don't fear their threats and Biden and Klaus Schwab and the military and martial law, the concentration camps, none of that. The missiles, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. Why? Because it's time for Jacob's blessing. Every day they wrest my words, so they wrestle against our words. They blocking our videos on YouTube, setting up smear campaigns. This thing called they put millions and billions of dollars into fact checking everything and falsifying information, deleting our web pages, setting up scoffers and people like Vocab and them agents. So every day they wrest my words, so they wrestle against our words. And our words are the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So they wrestle against the Lord. All their thoughts are against me for evil, for bad, man. All right, so anything the politicians say, any plan they have, anything they're pushing, any mandate is all for evil. It's not for good. They gather themselves together. They hide themselves. See that? They gather together in these damn Bilderberg meetings, and they talking about meeting up at the bunker under the Denver airport. You know, they hide in secrecy and they hide in their bunkers. Scripture spoke about them, man. They hide themselves. All right, and they gathering together. They mark my steps. See, they try to plan everything. They think they got it all planned out. There will be resistance, so we must plan for that. That's what Klaus Schwab said. We know there will be a pushback, so we must prepare for it. So they think they got it all mapped out. That's what it means. They mark my steps. When they wait for my soul, and they waiting now. They just waiting. They put the trap out there, the snare, and they just seeing who's gonna go to it and get trapped, like Colin Powell. Shall they escape by iniquity? See, the mystery of iniquity. Are they gonna escape through their iniquity and through their deception and hiding in bunkers? In thine anger cast down the people, O Yahweh. See, that's what we're waiting for the Lord to show his anger upon this place, these people. Thou tellest my wanderings, put thou my tears into thy bottle. Are they not in thy book? All the nights we've cried and our sadness and fear and our prayers, the Lord hold them in a bottle, and basically in the spirit. All right. That's what you gotta pray against Esau, man. These elites. And the Lord going to answer your prayers in that day. When I cry unto thee, then shall my enemies turn back. See that? This I know, for Yahweh is for me. So we know that, man. So we gotta cry to the Lord to bring them down. They said it's like 38 member families that's running the world right now, man. That's even running the Bilderberg and the Rothschilds, all of them. The core of these damn Edomites. So we pray against them, man. You know. So with that, man, when they go into these bunkers, it's all preparation for them to go into slavery. That's it. And the Lord said He's gonna send in His elect and the angels to go and hunt them down. Ezekiel 25 and 14. Oh no, I'm gonna start from 13. All right. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, from their elites, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. I will lay my vengeance upon Edom. So the Lord is going to lay his vengeance upon them. All right, and that's what we got to wait for. By the hand of my people, Israel. So he's going to send in his elect, the hunters, to go and hunt them out of the holes of those rocks, the bunkers. All right, they're going to pray in it, chilling, living lovely. What the brother in this camp say, living deliciously. You see Bill Gates down there on the goddamn computer and shit. And you go in there and put him in the chains. Right? I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger, and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith Yahweh.